Today we'll be looking at 8 fascinating elements of the periodic table, starting with antimony. Antimony is the atomic symbol Sb and atomic number of 51. Antimony is a gray-colored metalloid and has a multitude of uses in batteries, plastic bottles, glass, and even bullets. It is found in very scarce amounts in nature. Antimony is extracted from copper, silver, and gold production. For pure antimony, prices are $4.50 per 100 grams, and for bulks, it is 44 cents per 100 grams. It is not all too difficult to extract antimony from the environment. Labs shows that antimony is definitely fatal. Through all of this, antimony is a major metal because it is involved in the production of many items. Moving on to polonium. Polonium is a chemical element with the symbol Po and atomic number of 84. It's a metal that's found in uranium ore under the Earth's crust and surface. It's a very rare element because it's a highly radioactive metal with no stable isotopes. Its isotopes all have short lives. Polonium is important because it's used as a lightweight heat source for thermoelectric power in space satellites, because a small amount of polonium contains a huge amount of energy. Polonium is an extremely deadly element. Polonium costs around $3,200 per microcurie, which is a unit of radiation. The next element is indium. Indium is the atomic symbol In and atomic number of 49. It is a soft metal that possesses a silvery white color. Indium can only be found through the extraction of other metal ores such as copper, iron, lead, and zinc. It is pretty rare. It is extremely hard to extract due to the involvement of hydrochloric acid. Pure indium is $968 per 100 grams, and in bulk it is $54 per 100 gram. Indium extraction doesn't damage human environment because it is extracted from a lab far away. Indium greatly improves our production of other things. Let's move on to hassium. Hassium is a synthetic chemical element with the symbol Hs and atomic number 108. All of hassium isotopes are very unstable. So far, there have barely been any production of artificially made hassium because it's a dangerous radioactive element. There is no commercial use for hassium. Its current and only use so far is for scientific study only. Hassium is an element that appears from scientific test tubes in labs and experiments. Hassium is not sold because it's not a commercial product. Moving on, cerium. Cerium, a chemical element with the symbol Ce and atomic number 58. Cerium has many uses, mainly in the lighting industry and automobiles. It's used in phosphors for color television and fluorescent lighting. It's not found in nature, but is plentiful in various minerals such as allanite and monazite. In terms of effort to extract cerium, it is the easiest lanthanide, but it's still quite expensive. For pure cerium, it is $380 per 100 grams, and in bulk it is $1.20 per 100 grams. Cerium is considered a moderately toxic metal. The few uses it does have are extremely significant. Let's move on to francium. Francium is a chemical element with the symbol Fr and atomic number 87. Francium is considered a radioactive element. This element is extremely rare, so it's only found in small amounts in uranium ore. Francium isn't very important to the human populations and ecosystem because it's rare and has no commercial or industrial use. It's only used in scientific and experimental reasons in labs. This element is highly radioactive that when it's melted it can decay into astatine, radium, or radon. Discovery of this element may have led to historical and accidental toxicity and death, since francium is a super highly deadly radioactive element. Moving on, it's palladium. Palladium is a chemical element in the D block with the atomic symbol of Pd and atomic number of 46. Palladium is a silvery white metal that is considered rare. It is extremely malleable like gold and is part of the platinum group metals. It has many uses that assist us in our daily lives such as dentistry, watchmaking, and production of surgical tools. Palladium does occur in nature naturally. Additionally, it can be extracted from copper and nickel deposits in small amounts. 100 grams of pure palladium is upwards of $5,833, and in bulk it is $1,571. Since it is used in dentistry, watchmaking, and surgical tools, it is considered an important element. Last but not least, our last element is erbium. Erbium is a chemical element in the F block with the atomic symbol of Er and atomic number of 68. Erbium is a bright, malleable, silvery white metal that is considered one of rare earth metals. It is used in conjunction with other alloys to soften them, or in lasers and photofilters to reduce infrared light. Erbium itself can be found in minerals such as monazite and xenotime. It is extracted from xenotime. 100 grams of pure erbium costs $540, and in bulk it costs $65 per 100 grams. Erbium has a significant role in today's society. And that concludes our presentation on 8 fascinating elements of the periodic table. We hope you have learned a little more about some of the odd elements.
Created using Powtoon.